Andy, do you have anything?
Brian, thank you. And your concerns about this facility, you will see increased efforts in the immediate future to press people to stay on top of it.
I hope so. I mean, we need a lot of equipment even repaired. Are we still under contract with those things that are in there and in the circuit room?
I'll let Brian answer.
No, they're not.
They're not under contract anymore?
No, but most warranties don't. Nick, help me out on, maybe you know about how long those
The
warranties
circuit
are.
training equipment is about 8 years old, and it was only for a year contract, replacement parts and all that stuff. But if I can meet with you afterwards, I'd like to see which machines are not working. And
Okay. I'd be
we'll
glad to.
document that thoroughly.
We have a group that comes in. There's a company that's going to come in on a quarterly basis and do top to bottom maintenance on the machines. We have some real capable staff here who we do a lot of repairs ourselves, but there are just some things that we can't do. There's parts that need to be ordered and those kind of things. Back in December, it was pretty disappointing. We had a problem. We had quite a number of treadmills that went down, and believe me, every minute that those aren't running, every minute that a pool gets closed down for one reason or another, whether it's an accident in the pool or machinery breaks, we understand that impacts you. And we have a lot of passionate people that come here. We have people that love the rec center. We know that when it's not up to a standard that you expect, we're disappointed as well. And we hope to rectify those things. We do have people sweep and clean. Having one part-time person and other staff be able to take care of all of this, it's a tough task. It's a tough task to do.
Still use people doing community service for that as well, or I haven't seen any for a while?
We do. We had some come in yesterday. Usually they'll come in the mornings and they'll help us with windows and those kind of things. Those of you that may not have heard that, the community service workers that are just working off hours, that there's non-violent crime or that type of thing, they can come and we'll have them go out and clean the parking lot, do windows and do various things. But that's not something we can count on all the time on a consistent basis. So, what was that? I'm
They
sorry.
may not know how to clean a window or whatever. You know?
They can sweep the floor pretty good.
Yeah, well,
Good
That's
point.
about it.
they don't have the interest in doing it.
Well, they don't have the interest in staying busy, period. You need somebody to monitor them when they are here.
Well, I'd like to say one other thing. When Les was here, at least we could get somebody that took our problems to you people. And like today, when I came in here today, there was water all over the floor. Now, there should have been somebody either at the front desk or somewhere, instead of just putting signs up that says stay away from it, somebody should have got a mop and mopped it up.
What time did this happen?
This morning at 7:30.
We were mopping the floors. There were signs up, we were mopping the floor right out here. The
Are
whole
they
floor.
doing it now, or they did it this morning? It was a spilled water.
This morning we mopped the floors. We were doing our maintenance.
Whatever. It was there for quite a while. It was a pile of water.
Okay, and again, keep in mind, we have one person monitoring this whole building early in the mornings. So when you do have concerns, go right to the front desk. If that person wasn't at the front desk, then I'm not sure where they were. Was there another comment you want to make?
No, it's just that that's not the person that's going to do anything to this facility if there's anything wrong. That's all I got to say. You need somebody that knows something about the facility, can get up and get a mop if they need to. Anything. That's something Les used to do.
We, again, keep in mind, there's this facility is open 15 hours a day. And we have one person at the front desk. So I would love to have more employees. I would love to be able to have a custodial person at least on staff for 8 hours a day in the facility to take care of, major things like that. Staff gets pulled up.
This facility, shouldn't that qualify somebody to take care of it full time?
Again, it goes back to budgeting and how much money you have for staffing. Like I said, we haven't increased staff here in a long time. Any other comments? Okay. Unless there's something, Andy, housekeeping you wanted to have, we can do a tour of the rec center. Back on this counter over here is my business card with phone number, email on there. If you don't feel comfortable coming in and coming all the way over to the rec center and talking, feel free to email me your concerns. Give me a call on that phone. There's some senior games. We're a big sponsor of the Mesquite Senior Games. There's brochures over there about that as well. So I appreciate you coming.
Can I make
Thanks.
a suggestion? We can do the tour after this 4 minutes.
I didn't know if you were done, so.
I'm not done, I'm sorry. We hear your concerns. We will be making additional efforts to stay on top of maintenance. I can tell you that the people who work for Athletics and Leisure Services are good people. They want to do a good job. They have done a good job. I think things will be looking better in the coming weeks and months. One thing you should know, right now we have 147 full-time employees. My HR, my Human Resources Manager, tells me in the 13 years that she's been here, we've never had so few full-time employees. I believe we have 66 part-time employees. Budgets are very tight. Some of the things that Brian wanted in his budget he couldn't get because our revenues are down for this year, especially with respect to our combined tax, which comes in from the state. We anticipate losing about $1 million this year. So it was a very tight budget year for all of us, for every department. Keep in mind, too, that there are 8 other departments other than Athletics and Leisure Services who are also dealing with financial constraints. We're hoping that things get better in the future. We have 30 fewer people working for the city, 30 fewer full-time people working for the city than we had at this time in 2010. That's not an excuse for not keeping the place in tip-top shape, but we will do the best of what we can, and I'm sure we can do a better job.
One other question.
Sure.
I don't want to keep these people. But if you have a system like this where people pay dues, should you not cost out this place and increase your dues so that you can have a full-time maintenance crew in here, or at least janitorial services, or something to keep this facility from destroying itself?
There's a citizen panel that is going to be convened in the fall, in October, and they're going to be looking at all of these issues, including the one of cost, and they'll be making a recommendation to council after they've done their evaluation. I don't see any reason why you couldn't serve on that committee if you have the time. I'm sure they'd be happy to have you. In that case, you can touch base with me, you have my card, or touch base with Brian too, so that we can get you a place on the committee. Also, I would like to speak to you. If you're not available after the meeting, please give me a call. We can speak further.